Oh, and it's like, damn. Anyway, his girl, right? Dean's girl or his girlfriend came to the office to report on the good news about the MFBC, I think, MFBC news, that she's gonna do a Hero of the Week segment. Now, if you don't know what a Hero of the Week segment is, it's basically like there should be in news companies that do that, where like they show people who do incredible things in the world. They put them on for the weekend, just basically break down the stories about how they pull off these really cool things that they do in the world. Like maybe someone like Ricky Stanicky saving kids in Africa, Ebola and shit like that. So that's basically what it tries to do. And so she's basically saying and very excited that she's going to give a report about Ricky. Dean, by the way, um, Dean, by the way, great, you know. By the way, Dean is taken away by his girl, and then she reports to Dean. So Dean's like, yeah, like, oh my God, how did it go from worse to worse, sir? Like, I, like, damn, like, and it's like, just it's a major, piss in the pants, and it's just not good, right? So after that, right, um, I guess they get to this part where like I think let's say Ricky and Dean have this conversation where they go into like Dean basically gets so pissed off, right, at the scene, right, where he basically pulls Ricky as a rod aside, and they both go into like storage cabinet, right? So they're entering the storage cabinet, and Dean is basically like, I think it's a storage cabinet, and Dean is basically telling Ricky about like, you should leave, da 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 da. Like, oh man, like, and how, basically, Dean is just basically saying like how messed up the situation, how out of control it's gotten. Like, man, yeah, I mean, not only have you taken my job, I mean, my relationship is now on the brink of destruction. Like, man, she's gonna get embarrassed. And he's like, how did things, like, just reminiscing and thinking about how did things get so like out of hand? Like, how did it go from terrible to even more terrible to even more terrible? And you know, like, he's talking with Ricky, and it's just like so down. He's like, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. And then Ricky's, they're listening to him, and I'm thinking to myself, Ricky must like feel like real shit, as well as Dean also feeling even like worse shit. And he keeps on saying like, oh, man, I can't believe I did this, like, the most, I think, beautiful girl in the world. I can't believe this job I have is so good. I'm going to lose it. I gave up everything to keep up a lie, And this basically shows like lesson of like, eventually your lies will catch you out. Even if they're not found out like that, there will be a situation where you end up in where it's like, shit. I'll be like, damn, I can't get out of this now. So now after that, right, him and Dean, you know, Dean goes out, and also JT go outside. They go outside to basically report back to each other and say how fucked things have gone, right? There's also this part where they met the guy who apparently who broke his leg and gave them tickets, right? And yeah, they were just so pissed at the situation. Like, you could tell it's almost like, let's say for example, a mental breakdown. And so yeah, that part was just, yeah, it was fucked. It was like, oh man, our whole world, JT complaining like, I'm gonna lose my relationship, my kid, I mean, my job. And then Dean is like, I'm gonna lose my job and my girlfriend, man. It's like, damn. But these two basically had everything. and basically gave up every like their lives were as good as can get. They had stable income jobs. They had high level positions in the company. They had wives. They had girls or women who loved them. One had one who had a kid, bro. You have another who's a news reporter who loved him too. And they were about to lose that all a job, a home, for and a relationship for what? A lie. Very stressed out. Obviously, they meet this guy who's in charge, Karnwowski or something. The guy that gave them tickets, right? Yeah. I don't know how to say Karnowski or something, whatever his name is. Now they had a bowling alley, and at this bowling alley, Ricky's there. Everybody's there basically. Dean, JT, Wes' boyfriend, that wife of the wife and kid of JT, the girlfriend, Dean. There was also this woman who basically they kind of likened to Rapunzel, who has long hair. And yo, bro, like I think that like yeah, and this was just like a situation gone worse because Ricky is basically still continuing to stick in their lives. So now Rod is not leaving. It's like, oh my word, like damn, this is shit. Like now he's getting more integrated into our lives, man. And, as much as like Wes, JT, and Dean, when they get rid of him, they just can't without making it look like something. They making it look like a bad thing. Like imagine like having a good time and now you wanna and this guy who comes into your life who said he was a friend for a long time and you have your girlfriends and your niece or your family there, your friends, and you basically imagine in that such situation trying to tell everybody like he's not real. I mean that was just too hard to them. They were like they're in too deep, can't get out discussing it. And then, what makes it worse? Now Ricky, right, is having a relationship with the Rapunzel-like girl. He's trying his moves with the Rapunzel-like girl. And that just makes things worse. It makes it so much worse. And they have these scenes where you can just see them having their own romantic scene, man. And I'm not sure if music was playing. I think music was playing. And damn, oh damn. That music, man, when it was playing, it made me feel like, nah, bro. This is how like when a melody was out of tune, it's getting into now. Ah, man, I was like, there's just like, I don't think there's any way you can take on Ricky from the situation, and I think it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Oh, it's like you're fucked. You're deep. You're really fucked. And so, the reason why they went out of the bowling alley, even though they were having a lot of fun, is because I think, you know, um, Rod messed up somehow, somewhere with these words, and she basically moved, and then her hair got stuck to. If you know the bowling alley, right? You know that there's this thing where the bowls go out. Um, they basically, how to say this? They go out, so you can collect the next bowling ball, right? That machine, her hair got stuck to it, and it was a mission to pull it out. Then they had to go out the bowling alley, all of them, and yeah, the Rapunzel kind of extended the safety for another day. And so yeah, it was just like and since like Ricky or Rod got close to her, obviously he's worried as well, and it's just bad overall. Anyway, they got out of the bowling alley and now at the office, right, for the World River deal. That was what it was called. The basically I think the Summerhayes, right? Summerhayes. Summerhayes was talking about they need a new idea for the River, World River deal, and as he's discussing about it, he's busy asking the different people around him for like suggestions. Right? He's basically his main office, busy asking for suggestions, and so obviously, as he's asking suggestions, since Ricky, Rod, is the one who's supposed to be heading it. Dean, I think, insists on that Rod or Ricky should stand up and say what he thinks about it. Now, when Ricky, the new idea he has come up with.